So now it's the day after, the morning before the night or something. It gets very confusing, but it's now 2 in the afternoon. Had probably about 5 hours sleep. It was very, very hot earlier, but it's clouded over now, so it's actually quite a nice temperature on the plateau and very pretty. Now it's time to do all the little ancillary bits and bobs. So this is my helmet battery, which I was using all through the trip yesterday. Already put our drill battery onto charge, and so I thought I'd take you over to the tent and the solar panels. So here's the panels. Don't know what happened here. That used to be on the stand. One's 80 watts, the other's I think 100 watts. So 180 watts total power, which comes down this mains cable to this exciting collection of tricks. So in the back there's 2 little sealed lead acid batteries, which are essentially, these days we don't store much energy in, we just use them as a buffer. And this plastic box, everything's open because I was just fiddling with it. There's 2 solar regulators, massive nest of wires, and in particular there's power coming to this thing. And so this is generally known as a hobby charger. Probably can't see that LCD in the sun, but it's saying it's doing a balance charge right now. And so it's putting an amp through these little thin wires into this. So this is a 5 amp hour 4 lithium ion polymer battery in a hard case, and this is what we run our drills off. We have about 6 of these now, and each one of these can put in about 20 raw bolts before it's dead. And then in this bit of Tupperware we have sort of more consumer electronics. So we have an AA battery recharger, and so these are charging all of the club cells which are used in the club lights, mainly by the undergraduates. This is all 12 volts, and so each of these 12 volts plugs, this is something Dave Wilson put together, runs a little thing. So for instance, we have a USB charger down here, which is then powering all these random USB cords. Everyone up here basically has a smartphone these days, and often people have these little power packs. So that's quite convenient because you don't really care too much if this gets a little bit wet, unlike your smartphone. So you can just leave that down here charging, and then charge up your smartphone or whatever, your tablet, in your tent. And then here is the charger for my Bison battery. So all I need to do, I can't really hold the camera at the same time as do. Between my knees. Plug one into t'other, like so. Confirm the red lights come on, so it's charging, and that's it. However, I noticed earlier, so this is one of the solar chargers which runs off the larger of the panels, I think, that the voltage is a little bit low, so it's putting power into the drill battery. But if this was charging, you'd expect it to be a little bit higher. And in fact, if you change mode, you can see that it says it's currently receiving 0 amps from the PV panel. And that doesn't seem likely because it's not super sunny right now, but should be some sun. So that's not doing anything. So what we're going to do is we're going to walk up this wire. It's the right hand wire, which means it's going to the right panel. You see why there's no electricity. And that's why. So probably when someone tripped over this panel and knocked it down, he also knocked out the wire. So I'm not sure if I can just, since this is live, if I just put that back in there, it's probably going to be a big fat spark. So I'm going to go and find my waterproof to throw over the panel to stop it producing any power, and then rewire things and see if it's any better. So let's go and do that.